figure. Y'all want it? I got this. Just watch it. Baby, I don't need nothing. Cool, stop fronting. These frauds don't like that. Because I fight back. What's going on, yo? What's going on? How you doing? Yeah, so, like, I just be talking, about the conversations that I be having with my friends and whatnot, and everybody's different, trying to get everybody's different, opinions, perspectives, or whatever, really, and excuse my head, I know I said I was going to do it a long time ago, but, I got to figure out what my edges is doing first. Apologies. Anyway, so that's a different topic. Anyway, so yeah. I've been having a lot of friends talking about polygamy and stuff lately, and I'm just like, oh man, here we go with this conversation. And then you get into religion, and people want to tell you about, how they think that, if it was okay back then it's okay today, or whatever. But I've been changing my mind. About a lot of things. I seen something that made me a little bit upset. Everybody was out there protesting for George Floyd, but then I seen y'all know Portia and Yandy and what's her name? This is another girl that got arrested just recently for protesting for Breonna Taylor. Now 3 women get arrested. That was a headline, for protesting for Breonna Taylor. But I seen something in that whole situation that I didn't like, which was it wasn't a lot of black men out there, and that kind of really that ruffled my feathers a little bit, because I'm like, everybody was out there protesting George Floyd situation. A lot of black women, a lot of white women, a lot of Mexican women, Asian, like a lot of women, period, in general, out there when it came down to a black man. And then it was very, very few when it was the other way around. It was, it's Breonna Taylor's murderers, or, still roaming free. Anyway, let me get off of that. I said that to say this. I be changing my stance a lot of times, so forgive me, because I'm gonna go ahead and change my stance on what I, said last time. I believe that women are portrayed as being, I won't say superior, but as being, a certain type of a certain type of way, as opposed to men. These days, this is how they're portrayed. Now, if you look at chess, the game of chess, they have all these pieces, all these pawns, all of these. You got the rooks, the knights, the bishops, then you got the king and the queen. The objective is like to protect the king at all costs of the game. So, but I'm seeing now that, the queen can move all kind of different ways. It's amazing when you look at the, the game of chess, and then you apply it to life, because that's really what's going on. It's just the queen can maneuver every which way. The king, though, is protected. All the other pieces are protecting the king. And then you got the king that can it really only moves. The king only moves if it has to. You see what I'm saying? So you apply that to life, and then you got what is going on. Just queen can move and maneuver all kind of different ways, and that's what be going on. Anyway, I was just talking to people about like polygamy and polygamous relationships, and then we got into religion and all kind of different weirdo stuff. So I was like, it just piqued my interest because, even though I do not, don't agree with that, I do agree though with well, I'm not gonna say like okay, so here's what Muslims was what Muslims believe. They believe that you can have as many wives as you can afford. Now, to these people I say, don't go overboard with the wives and all of that. You can't go overboard with that because of you can't afford that. Like, if you can only afford, a lot of people, most people are in the one wife category. Who every Muslim person is not supposed to have 5, 6, 7 wives and stuff. Like, you can't afford that. Like, stop playing with yourself and your life. Get it right. Like, you can't. You have many. I agree with that, to a certain extent. That it's just like, and the reason why is because it's kind of like really impossible for you to have like more than one, unless you rich, and then then that's a whole different ball game within itself. But I feel like polygamy, everybody's getting on this stuff, like everybody's trying to go back to the old ways of doing things, and they're getting like things confused and misconstrued and stuff. Like, just like I said, Muslims have their doctrine teaches them that you can have as many wives as you can afford, which it just makes sense. You don't want to take on something that you're not ready for. Like, you're not ready for, like, that's like all kind of different, personalities. You got all kind of different, we got like, just like the 12 signs of the zodiac, we got our monthlies come 12 times a year. Like, do you really want that? Are you about that life? Like, I don't think you are. That's just like, imagine a different sign every month. Like, that's crazy. So, I just would tell these young men, like, you really don't, baby, not right now. That's not what you need to be doing. Not what you need to be thinking about. Anyway, anybody got some? Can I get some comments on this? Can I get some comments, people? What do y'all think? What is your stance on polygamy? Like, everybody has. Oh, snap. Okay. A lot of kids, they can handle it. Muslim is not just for you have to be able to provide mental and financial. You absolutely right. You absolutely right. I don't know. I don't really study the Quran, but I have a couple of Muslim friends and stuff that be telling me, you can have as many wives as you can afford. I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like, it makes a little bit of sense. It's because I feel like that me myself, I'm not gonna like be in a relationship with a guy with 4 or 5 other women. First of all, the attention is being taken off of you extensively, and then you have just all kind of different personalities if you're in one household. Now, this is why I said, like, as many as you can afford makes sense, because maybe you do something like you put them in separate households, or I don't know, but I just don't see how that. It seems more difficult than than um than like better, like, to me. I mean, fellas, like, can I mean, ladies, fellas, I mean, what is your take on that? It just seems more difficult than than it is good, you know. I don't really see that being like beneficial, unless, I mean, like, comment on that. Comment. Does it, I mean, it seems more difficult. If y'all could comment, just, tell me that I'm tripping, because it don't seem like it's gonna make anything easier. It just seems like it's gonna be more and more difficult, like, for, you know it just, for a man. Comment on that. Like, don't it seem more difficult? Is it more difficult, or you think it's less difficult? It makes life easier when you have multiple women in a relationship. Does it make your life easier, or is it more difficult? Like, I'm looking like, as, from a female point of view, and knowing me me knowing other females. I'm just like, whew, it seems a bit more difficult than it would be easier. Working together is one thing, but then when it's a relationship that you're all in, I hate using the word, that you're all entangled in. I fucking hate this word, entanglement. This shit is crazy. Anyway, but that you're all, like, in, or whatever. I know it's, like, everybody plays a certain position, maybe a certain role. Like, you do the laundry, and, take care of the kids. You cook. Your position is to go and promote, market, business, or whatever the case may be. Like, so you have a lot of females, which, now, one thing about females, and I know why women I mean, women like, but men probably like multiple of them, is that we are a little bit more willing to listen, and a little bit more willing to compromise than you gentlemen are. I'm just saying. We're just a little bit more easy to deal with, as far as, you telling us something, or giving us an opinion about something, or saying, okay, here's the game plan, or whatever, like, and then we, just like, okay, well, look, that'll work. But if I can I make one simple suggestion? You know, this is what we're good at, though. What I mean, we're good at making improvements, enhancing. I said that on my other video. Like, we are an enhancement to a man, and we might think about something that you never thought about, or whatever. Like, so, it's a good thing for y'all to listen to us sometimes. I mean, just sometimes. You know. So anyway, um, I just wanted to know about, like, what y'all thoughts were. I need some comments on this one, y'all. Like, I really need some comments, because I can't really just give you everything, like, my stance on, the whole situation, without, your commentation. Like, what do you think? Like, would it be more difficult for a man to have multiple women, or would it be what if the shoe was on the other foot too? Like, I like to ask questions like that, huh? What if the shoe was on the that wouldn't work. I know that wouldn't work. That would just be like that's too much. I don't believe like the, you know. First of all, I'm talking about polygamy as in men dealing with multiple women. Like, I just don't think I think it's very unhealthy for a woman to deal with multiple men. That's weird. I think that's unhealthy. But men, they do it anyway. Like, they do it like by nature. Like, a lot of them. You know, I'm not saying all of them, but a big, you know, chunk full. Okay, there we go. We got a comment on that. Okay, Francis said, I think 2 wives is all most men can. You right. You right. I said it's as many as you can afford. Especially American men. Most ladies are sharing their men already. Why not be in? Okay. Accord, have understanding. You're right. You're absolutely right. You know, people should have understanding, and people should be willing to compromise. But like I said, you know, the in the Muslim religion, they believe you can have as many wives as you can afford. Why would you can't have, okay, less than $100,000 in your bank account and be talking about like, I want multiple wives and stuff. Like, I don't agree with that. You know, I feel like you should, you know, be in a financial position, um, you know, well, a good enough financial position to, you know, take care of your multiple wives. Said, okay, we got JB Lee. Said, one girlfriend is more work than two exact. What? Hold on. Wait a minute. How you come to? how you? How you? How did you arrive at that conclusion? One girlfriend is more work than two girlfriends? Oh, Jay. Oh, Jay, man, you gotta explain. What? You gotta explain that. You gotta explain that one. One is. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold the hell up. One girlfriend is more work than two. Let me know. Let me know why you said that. That was a little strange for me. I don't know about that one. A little bit strange. Okay. Great economic strategy and structure. Okay. So another thing that I be talking about with people all the time, like, you know, if you're not there yet financially, I feel like, you know, you shouldn't go out to, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you should come to the table with a good little bag, you know, before you present your 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 uh your polygamy plea to a woman. You know, it's not. I think you should be, you know, you should be good. But I see how that would work. Like I said, it's a lot of people that are doing this team thing, you know what I mean? And I think that's going to be like the new thing as well. One is all, okay, Joseph, we love you, man. Absolutely. It's really all you need, for real, for real. One's enough. I mean, if you got a good woman, if you got a strong woman, if she's a leader, and she's multifaceted, and she compliments you, one is really enough. Like, I'm not gonna hold you on that, you know. But if you got a whole bunch of people that just, you know, do a little bit here and a little bit there and a little bit here. I'm not saying that that's terrible, but I'm just saying, like, it's you kind of, you know you kind of want to get them up to speed and stuff on certain things, because you shouldn't have to have multiple women, one to cook, one to change the baby's diapers, one to be a homemaker or an interior designer, and one woman can do all of those things. Like, if you pick the right woman, one woman is enough. She can do all of those things plus some. So, I don't think that's should be the reason to why, like, you have multiple women. What did Jay Bentley? Okay, what you say? Because with one girlfriend, you gotta stick it out with her. Okay, I just don't know what you're saying now. Like, that's what you're supposed to do, man. That's what you're supposed to do. You scared of a relationship? That's crazy. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stick it out and then go further. Perhaps to the moon and back, baby. Anyway, there's great models who do it well. Our ancestors did it under the banner of Israel. Okay. So, now let's go back to that. In the Bible. And, yeah. They had multiple wives. They had multiple women that they took care of. Listen, guys, I'm just saying this to say that the reason why I agreed with the Muslim doctrine on multiple wives. This is the only reason why I agreed. I believe that a man and a woman is, that's all you need is one. But the reason why I agree with their doctrine is because it says that it's as many as you can afford. Now you have to think about, like, are you reproducing with these women? You got to think about the children. You got to think about, you got to think about a lot of things now. Like, now you get into something that one is really enough. Like, if she compliments you and then she picks up where you're lacking, like, one is really enough. Here we go. There's a great one. Okay. Says, okay, so Francis what? Said the strength, support, and protection is supposed to come from the man. It's not a sexual thing. It's about structure. Okay. So, I'm not saying that it is, like, I didn't say it was sexual or anything. Like, a lot of men, like, actually, have women friends and stuff, like, and then it's platonic and stuff, like, I know a lot of people don't agree with that, oh, my man can't have no friends and all that stuff. Like, why not? Like, he might be still in the relationship with you because of his female friend and getting her perspective on certain things. Some people can't talk to their significant other about everything. I don't believe in that. Like, this is, it's 2020. I said that everybody should chill out on that insecure stuff. You see, I took my hat off and I'm letting you see my edges. I said, forget it. Like, it is what it is. I'm me. Shit. Okay? So, I just feel like if you have a whole bunch of wives and you are, you said it's not a sexual thing, but if you are engaging in relationships with these women, then you are subject to have a whole lot of kids. And you are also subject to feed those kids and feed them women that are now eating for two. So you got to be really careful with the polygamy thing. I said the Muslim doctrine is as many as you can afford. I believe that was written in there as a gotcha. Like like that. I believe that was written in there as a gotcha. Like, as many as you could afford is like, yo, you got to be rich, buddy. Pretty much, basically, you got to be, if you trying to really build a tribe and, do some other stuff, you got to really think about that. You got all these mouths to feed. You got all these, extra mouths to feed if they get pregnant. And if, like, you got to keep roofs over people's heads. You got to, dress them, feed them, furnish their rooms. Even if you're not in a separate household, if you're in just one household, you got to furnish their rooms, get shoes, smell good, hygiene. Like, you got to do all of that. Like, and that's why I said, the doctrine that the Muslims follow is like as many as you can afford, and that was the kicker. That was like, gotcha. As many as you can afford. Now, you can't even afford a girlfriend. Like, why are you like, you mean to tell me you want 10 wives? That's crazy. You can't afford, nah. But I know that a lot of guys won't care because these extra people are bringing something to the table. Hopefully, these extra people are bringing something to the table. I hope so, and not just taking from. Like, that's what a woman is supposed to be add unto you. But if you got one woman that adds unto you, like, I don't really see, the purpose behind having like multiple. You know what I mean? Like, if the one woman is good at doing what a woman does, and that's like damn near everything, because we super women out here these days. Like, women go to work, go to school, come home, wash your clothes, iron your drawers, cook, clean, interior, decorate, just all kind of different stuff these days. So you got super women these days. So I don't understand how you would need like any other, unless you picking up like chicks that are lacking, and then you got to think about that. Like, is it one good woman, one good solid soldier on your team, or do you want a whole bunch of like people that's lacking? I mentioned the game chess earlier because there is the position of the king, and the king is always being protected. We got rooks, we got pawns, we got knights, and we got the queen. Which the queen, like I said, she can maneuver in all kind of different directions and stuff. Like, she has a lot of power, seemingly. And the king, like I said, he only moves if necessary. If it's necessary for the king to move, then that's when the king will move. Otherwise, checkmate, nigga. So, no, I'm messing. Anyway, so yeah, so it's kind of like that in life. Like, I feel like if you have a woman that can maneuver all these different directions, why would you, if you have a queen, why would you need anything else? Like, why? I mean, I just don't understand. Can y'all riddle me that? If you have a queen on your team, why would you really like need anything else? Like, what else do you need? she's maneuvering, she's moving all kind of different directions and stuff. Like she's over here, she's over there. She's, she's kicking ass and taking names already. So why would you need extra pieces? Like, you got to ask yourself that question. Anyway, like, I was just thinking about this topic because I be having all these kind of like awesome conversations and debates with friends, and I'm starting to realize, like, it's so many different, like, levels to everything that's going on. Like, it's just like, what? Yo, now y'all wanna go back to like the ways of indigenous people that are like this is it could be a beautiful thing, but then again it could be a disaster. Like I said, we're still living in America here. Like, I don't think you want that drama. Like, I'm just thinking, but 12 different months in a year, man. Like, I'm just like, it's 12 months. It's 12 months. Each month, she got a different, imagine her, she got a different zodiac sign each month. Just one woman. Just one woman. She acting like a Gemini. Oh, shit. She acting like a Gemini this month. Oh, shit. She's a little bit stubborn. She acting like a Taurus right now. Oh, shit. She motherfucking, she crying. She all emotional. She acting like a Cancer. Like, what? Oh, man, shit. She's good. She's good with the planning. Okay. She want to plan shit this month. Oh, she acting like a Virgo. Like, like, it's so many different, like levels to this. Like, you can't have a whole bunch of women. Like, that's not good. It's not good. I think that would, like, really, like, have a physical, reaction to a man that is not ready for that type of time. Like, if you ain't ready for it, I advise you to not do it. Yeah, I don't think so. I wouldn't even mention it. If you got a girl, don't mention it to your girl. If you ain't ready for all of that, which I don't believe a lot of people are ready for a lot of that. It's going to take some planning. You got to really know who you are, and you got to really, it's a lot of work. It's if you're ready for it, whatever. Do what you do. But if you ain't ready for it, sit down. Sit down. Because I think everybody is thinking about, like, the positives and stuff, like, but just look at the cons. You got to weigh, there's pros and cons to damn near every situation. Now, the pros are, multiple women. Fun time. Okay, and okay, I got somebody to handle this for me, and then I got somebody to handle that for me, and then I got somebody to handle this for me. Okay, cool. Now, you also got somebody to feed, and somebody else to feed, and somebody else to feed, somebody else to buy clothes for, and somebody else to, like, it's what? That's a lot. It's too much. But I'm gonna need y'all to, like, what do y'all feel like if, say today or tomorrow, like, if you're in a relationship and today or tomorrow or whatever, like, you female, or, your man approaches you, on some, like, hey, how about we have, somebody else join us? Like, what would you really, like, what would you say? Like, what would you say? How would you feel? Like, or you know what I mean, like, where, first of all, where's my one woman men around these parts? Like, where's my, like, because those guys should know that one woman is a lot sometimes. You know, one you know, person with these different you know, these 12 months, these 12 different zodiac signs is enough to deal with. So you know, you got that. Like, what, I mean, what do y'all feel like? Hold on, no, that's not a comment, I already read that. Anyway, yeah, what do y'all feel like? Comment on that. Comment on what y'all feel about you know, one woman being enough. Like, I mean, do y'all, I mean, or if y'all do feel like that, do y'all feel like one woman is enough? Is one woman enough or no? One woman? Anybody, is one woman enough? We need the men to say, is one woman is enough? Where the guys at? Where the guys at? Say one. Say one. One is enough. Look, if y'all if y'all on here and you got your girls and your wives, whatever, if she see that y'all didn't say one woman is enough, y'all better say one woman is enough. Y'all better say one woman is enough. Come on now. Come on, fellas. Say one woman is enough. Damn. Ain't nobody gonna say one woman. Well, damn, I guess polygamy is the way. I guess it, what? What? If you don't shut your ass up, oh, boy, this is shut up, Samuel, get your ass off of here. Is what, look, I said you probably won with one of them wives and stuff that you ain't talking about one. Look, say one woman is enough. Samuel, say one woman is enough. If I hope your girlfriend or your wife is somebody is around and shit, so she can sock the shit out you. That's terrible. That's terrible. What is wrong with y'all? I ain't getting not one. Not one guy said one is enough. So I guess, what the hell is going on here? Oh my gosh. What the? What? Oh my gosh. Y'all see this? Oh. Oh my gosh. What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I don't know what's happening, but oh shoot. Oh God. What is... So I got some breaking news. Oh snap. So here I go. I just scared. It just came about all of a sudden. Scared the bejeebs out of me. Look at me. I'm scared. All of a sudden. Black smoke everywhere. Yo, it's a Yo, I had to... Alright, y'all. I don't know what the hell going on. Hold on, let me get... Look, Look, I'm being nosy. Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta see what's happening. And I don't... What the heck is... Sam Hill is going on here? Oh, snap. is that? So, in other news, whew, Jesus, Joseph, and Mary, Lord have mercy. What was that? Oh, Lord. Anyway, so while I'm talking about this situation, that must be completely just out of alignment with what God really wants. Cause something went ablaze and stuff. Like, I don't know about this. So there goes your answer to polygamy. You know, that's your sign right there. That's what polygamy causes. It causes fires. Eh, that's crazy. Scared me half to death there. Goodness gracious. But anyway, you know, I'm gonna say whatever the heck I want to say about polygamy and anything else these days, because I don't know what's going on with this with everything that's being you know, everything is being censored and whatnot and what have you. But you know, like, you know, just say whatever the hell comes to mind and stuff these days, because so with that being said, grits ain't groceries, eggs ain't poultry, and Mona Lisa was a man. So I said it there. Yes, let's go see. Y'all interested in the fire and stuff? That's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Terrible. That was awful. That was really, that scared me halfway to death. Like, I really was up here tripping. Everything was perfectly fine. And then just all this black smoke. I don't know what happened there. But yeah. That goes to show you that polygamy is not I don't think you should do it. I don't think you should do it. That was a good enough sign for me. You know, how about y'all? Was it a good enough sign for y'all? We talking about having multiple wives and you know, like all of a sudden a fire break out? I'm spooked. I'm spooked. I'm spooked. Anywho, like yeah, so you know, there's all kind of positions to play. And you know, if you need that extra help, that extra boost, I'm not saying, you know, yay or nay. I'm just saying, you know, just make sure you weigh out the pros and the cons to every situation. You have to weigh out the pros and the cons to everything these days. You can't just say, you know, okay, I can get this done, I can do that, I can do that, you know, and then there's multiple people I can be with. Like, don't get all wrapped up into that without, like, weighing out the cons of the situations. It's different personalities, different, you know, agendas. You got to watch people. You got to watch everybody nowadays. If y'all just seen, like, what the hell I'm seeing all around in the world and stuff, this man is naked out here. Oh, Lord have mercy. Jesus, fix it. Lord have mercy. I can't show you that. Look, is he going to walk by? Look, if you... No, he put something on. Anyway, so, Jesus. Yeah, yeah. That's, it's a lot going on. It's so much. It's so much going on these days. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I'm talking about polygamy and all of this stuff. I'm telling you not to do it unless you're ready for it. But I'm just going to say don't do it at all, period, point blank. Don't do it. Because it's crazy things going on as I'm speaking to y'all about this topic. It, oh my goodness. So anyway, yeah. So as many as you can afford is like really the Muslim doctrine, like I said, as many as you can afford. But I believe, I'll say it again, I believe that was just the kicker. You know, that was like the haha, gotcha. You can't, unless you rich, you can't really, unless and you can give your heart to one person. Like that's always going to be the case. Like you can't fraction off your heart, like, and evenly distribute your heart to multiple people. Like it's always going to be one that you love more. I think the Bible like mentions, you know, mentions something about like the heart and how you are supposed to like that. It's impossible, quite impossible, for you to section off pieces of your heart and give it to multiple people. But anyway, with that being said, I'm Lord have mercy. What is going on? Jesus. Okay, well look, cause this shit look crazy, man. Let me I'm in a twilight zone for some reason. So I'm talk to y'all another time. And then it was good. It was good talking to y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace and love.